Alright, we pick Saruman. If you're going evil, you're gonna pick Saruman. I've tried going with the Witch King. It's not worth it. Tutorial is pretty simple. You just kill Isildur. Same thing, you don't go all the way in because you want to leave the Rangers room to run out to the side. So yeah, see, they'll run out to the side, but if you block them, if you go all the way in, you're restricting their movement too much, because if you're next to them, you restrict their movement. And this opens up a direct path to Isildur. And yeah, Isildur actually moves up, which is nice because it puts him in easier range. And pretty much, you completely ignore the Rangers for the most part. Because essentially, if the only time you would ever want to care about the Rangers at all is if they were going to kill your captain, and essentially if you are getting bad enough rolls damage-wise and command points-wise to where they're actually about to kill your captain, you're just resetting anyways, because it's just the tutorial. And it's right off the start. And then we get them next turn, I do believe. Yeah. No problem here. Yeah, this one's a bit harder than the good tutorial, just simply because Isildur's tougher. Alright. Mission from Rivendell. Now, alright. We pick Archer and we pick... I don't remember this guy's name. It's... Hold on, I think I have notes. He's a weird one. Yeah, he's not relevant for the long term, but Shagrat is a big deal. Shagrat is very important because the main component of this run is abusing Saruman's broken, slightly broken, it's not that broken, ability, which is Swarm, which enables him to do single target damage up to at max rank 11 damage, which is very useful. And so we just rush getting him as much XP as possible. So we pick the Archer captain that we have in the middle there, just to essentially deal damage on Saruman's flank from a range. We also have Shagrat in the left. So Shagrat is a hero who, he's definitely the strongest hero in the game. That is not one of the ones you pick for essentially to play throughout the entire story. And we pretty much use him all the time, because even though he doesn't have good mana, and the main idea behind this run is utilizing mana to spam Saruman's ability as much as possible, we will still use him. Yeah, and you'll notice that bringing that captain into Saruman's flank still keeps the flank as Saruman's, because Saruman will still get points when people die. We do lose time on this compared to the old world record, because it's, like I said, it's a little bit of a reroute. The old world record, the old strategy was essentially you rush the Palantir with Saruman, which is an item. It costs 110 XP, and it gives you a range boost for Saruman. It gives him 2 additional command points, and hold on, it gives him, where is that? I'm trying to find out exactly where it is. I've lost it. Yeah, Palantir gives him +1 range with his, with his moves, and it gives, and it's just the increases the leadership bonus with an additional 2 moves for each flank, which is a very good item, as obviously, but it's not the best strategy for running this game. So because we very specifically want to get XP before, we want to make sure we get, it's either 20 or 25 XP to buy his Swarm ability prior to attack on Fangorn. So we're willing to take a time loss here in order to ensure that XP. And oh yeah, for this level, you just need 4 points, and that comes from killing all the captains. Yeah, I was looking to see if I can get more damage, because I didn't think that was going to kill. There's definitely was a way I could have gotten that kill that turn if I had just distributed my damage better or gotten better rolls. But we'll take the time loss here because it is technically a reroute. And yeah, I think we just, oh yeah, so we go back here to do the arrow shot because I didn't want to risk, because I didn't think that would kill. And we just wanted the extra damage. Yeah. So we just check what XP we're at, so we know what we need. Yeah, we were a minute and 24 seconds. So this level, all we got to do is rush down and get the flags, which, because we have the two mounted race, it's really easy. And pretty much the second thing is we want to do is we bring Saruman up here because they will prioritize Saruman. So the guys currently body blocking the riders are about to move up to try and kill Saruman. Due to the fact we're body blocking them, they couldn't get all the way out the way, but this will still hold true. And also, this is where we first use the Spoils of War. So this is an item that, as you can see, just gives us an additional command point, and we can have 2 of those, which is broken. We don't kill that guy, which is actually very nice because it makes it way easier for Saruman to, and get the XP for that. Yeah, and listen, this is a Game Boy Advance game that has actually a lot of levels, and the AI is not particularly intelligent. That's why you see them using free moves in the left flank, doing not really anything with that. So yeah, so we get that free kill there, which gives us 4 XP, which would put us... Yeah, now very interesting thing you just saw there. The kills, it doesn't matter where the unit is, it matters where your character is who's getting the kill. So as you saw there, that because my rider was in the right flank, we didn't actually get XP for that, because the XP just goes to the commander who runs that flank, and there was no commander in the right flank. Yeah, I mentioned this briefly, but kind of just because there's some dead air. There is no viability in running the Witch King or the Mouth of Sauron. At least not in if you want to have some fun and do something a little difficult, sure, go for it. But as far as actually if you want the world record in the categories that are currently present, there's no viability in either of those captains. You also notice there I didn't attack Aragorn. Here's the, I'm just gonna say this. I do not have access to the code of this game. So anything I make regarding claims about how the AI of this game works is guesses based off my experience. But enemy captains seem way less likely to aggro or to attack you if you leave them alone. They're very reactionary in that way. So I chose not to attack Aragorn there because captains generally are less likely to be aggressive or do anything until they are attacked. I think that's very relevant later in Scouring of the Villagers. Yeah, that comes up a lot in Scouring of the Villagers, which is a level in the early part of the Two Towers. God damn it. All right. The boy Ogluk. We gotta talk. So Ogluk's the red guy. Ogluk gives 11 SP. Now let's talk a bit about how mana works in this game, or the mana system, or the SP system. Every captain gives a certain amount of SP. This is all from across the map. This is all added up across all the captains. God damn it, on the map. That was my notes. So, Shagrat gives 8, Ogluk gives 11, and Saruman gives 10 right now. So that means we have 29 SP at the moment, which now that is then rounded to the nearest 5, rounding down. So we have 25 essentially SP per turn. Yeah, so it's rounded to the nearest 5 and then divided by 5. Right? Yes, so we get 5 SP per turn is going on. But we don't get any on the first turn for some reason. So starting at turn 3, we will have 10 SP. And Swarm costs 9. So the way it works is on turn 3, we can use Swarm with 1 SP left over. On turn 5, we can use it with 2 SP left over, and so on and so forth. Pretty much so we get it every 2 turns starting on turn 3 until turn 9, where we get 9 and 10 back to back, and then it kind of resets. But yeah, so that's kind of, and essentially the idea behind the run is utilizing the SP, knowing exactly when we are going to be able to use this ability, not wasting time checking it to see if we can, and just spamming it as much as possible. Because it's essentially an additional single target move that at max rank will do up to 11 points of damage. Now it also will ignore environmental defenses and other characters' abilities that give them defense from ranged attacks. So being able to hit a character who has a defense up for 11 damage, really, especially a captain, really can't be understated how useful that is in certain levels, especially because Gandalf shows up a lot. Now Gandalf's ability, the one he is using right now, is called Stealth, the one where he gets a purple glowy diamond atop his head. This ability at max rank, I'm not sure where, because it's AI, like they start being like it's max rank. So the ability, every ability in this game has 3 levels that you have to buy. And Stealth reduces damage you take by 33% per level. So at max level, Gandalf's Stealth ability reduces ranged attacks by 99%. Furthermore, this game, when it's rounding things, likes to round down. And as you will notice, generally the amount of damage that's being done, like by the units, a 99%, I don't think I've ever seen anything more than like a 20 in this game, like 20-ish, like Trolls with the Onslaught, maybe I've seen do 20 and stuff. But so a 99% reduction rounding down is going to always be 0 damage. And so Gandalf, when he's using that, is essentially untouchable from ranged attacks. But Swarm will hit through that because it ignores things like that. And being able to hit Gandalf at range for 11 damage is great. And that's kind of, so yeah. So I've kind of gone into Swarm ability and why it's relevant and how it's useful and kind of the main purpose of the run. You see him using it there and it's just like, it does nothing. Now this level specifically, pretty much we just rush forth with the goblins and with the initial goblins, try and do as much damage as possible. The Ent is probably the biggest threat. So the way this level is supposed to work is you're supposed to grab all the flags. But there's a flag that's like in the upper right-hand corner of the map that none of your players are spawned to, and you have to go kill a bunch of people to get to. So it ends up being faster to just kill everyone on the level. And you see here we're targeting the Ent. Now another important thing about this level is there is a flag on the lower left, right about where I'm at right now. You do not capture that flag. It's very easy, and generally speaking, you're like that flag you just saw right there. Because if you don't capture it, then the AI will go, that flag is still available to be protected. And they will be very aggressive and rush out like they're doing now, as opposed to just chilling out, which puts them in way easier range and makes them come to you faster. So you never actually get the flags on this level. Because by not getting because it's just you don't get it's not worth the time, and not doing it. We get a disorder here. That's actually a really bad disorder too. But yeah, I think we might kill the Ent this turn though. You'll see me prioritize. I can guarantee you right now that was a misclick, not targeting the Ent there. But anyways, yeah, you see me trying to do as much damage to the Ent as possible before using Saruman to kill him right here, because we want to give more XP on Saruman. Because he gets more, because the captains get more XP for personally killing someone as opposed to someone dying on their flank. Yeah, so now Gandalf's like right up there. And this is when we just start. Yeah. And you see how just aggressive the AI is being, which was kicked off by us not grabbing that flag. I think it would have been better to just move Ogluk over there back as opposed to doing that. Oh, I have Spoils of War. That's right. Okay. I'm really just going all in on him. Goddamn. Oh. Yeah. So there is an auto end turn option. Obviously, for a speedrun, you will have that turned on, but you occasionally run into situations like that where it's like, because I could have used the Spoils of War I picked up to go again. Now, I was not punished for that because the woodsman failed to kill my captain, but still. It's just something to think about. But yeah, always turn that off if you're going to speedrun this game, because having to like manually end the turn would be ridiculous. Oh yeah, so we got to talk about this, because I was noticing I was swarmed, because when I was describing like the basics of the run, I kind of wasn't really paying attention to what was happening. We got a willpower. So every turn, there is a random event that potentially has the ability to occur. I'll kind of talk more about them as they show up and are relevant, but three that have been relevant so far is free move, which is the basic one that we will see the most option, which is you get an additional move on any flank. Then there is disorder, which essentially one flank at random, the movement points are actually 0 now, which is very annoying. And then there is willpower. Willpower maxes out your mana bar, which maxes at 24 SP, spell points. And as I mentioned earlier, the main spell we use in this game, Swarm right there, costs 9. Meaning that if you get a willpower, you essentially have 9, 18, okay, I can do it. You get 2 free turns. But here's the thing, on that, because you get 9 and then 18, but you have 6 left, and because you're still getting SP every turn, you pretty much get to use it you're guaranteed 3 turns no matter like what your champion setup is, but like we get 5 SP per turn just from that. So pretty much, as if you have a good SP setup, you pretty much get to use it every turn for the remainder of the level. We waste time checking stuff here, but we do get Shagrat, another item. Yeah, I tend to split when I hit play on the next level. So this one. Okay, so this is simple. You get points for killing captains, and you get 2 points apiece, and you get 4 points for killing all the woodsmen or all the elves. Long story short, the woodsmen are kind of off to their own, and the elves are very aggressive and will generally move closer to the cave troll. So you kind of just ignore the right side of the map's existence and just focus up here. And the other thing is, so Saruman's in the right, and the first thing you do is you bring him into the middle as quickly as possible. Because like I said, you don't really do anything in the right. Yeah, like I don't even use another turn to move over there. I don't know why Gimli prioritized the... I think they prioritize being able to kill more than, like, this per character is more of a threat to us, so we should attack him first. That's why I'm assuming, as you saw, that they are attacking goblins. And then, yep, we get Saruman in... Do we get the kill on Gimli here? We do, which is a great... And we also get Spoils of War, which we immediately use to do more damage. Yeah, you see how, like, great Spoils of War are. Although I don't think these guys particularly roll high damage-wise. Okay, he does. He made up for it. But, yeah. Now, Aragorn's much more of a threat than Boromir because he can start spamming Curse of the Dead and dealing a lot of damage. But Boromir's just so squishy. He has a lot of health, but his defenses are garbage. Yeah, so I think I attack Boromir because it's nearly a kill. Yep. Another thing to keep in mind, I'm going to see if I have the standard captain, the orc captain you see in the middle there, they give spirit points. I'm going to see. I want to say it's something like 7, but the way it worked, but essentially because Saruman has 10, so from him we get 2 actual usable SP per turn, and with that captain it goes up to 3. So we get none on the first turn. So starting on turn 4 we can start using Swarm, and then it's pretty much so turn 4, and then it takes 3 turns to get it. So it's 4, 7, 10, and then 13. And then realistically, you really shouldn't be going past turn 13 unless something is going horribly wrong. But yeah. Now I know I do something with Pippin. I make a choice here. We'll see that. I think that was actually a mistake. I should have, I should have just had the cave troll kill Aragorn there, and then move Saruman closer to start hitting the elves, because he got to live and deal more damage. Yeah, it was definitely... Aragorn's a tanky motherfucker. Even that, I probably should have just moved. So there's a thing in this game, I'm not this is another thing that's like, I'm not 100% sure about this, and it's not universal for certain, but it seems like if you move and then do a ranged attack, it seems to lower how much damage you do. Now you'll notice I'm ignoring Pippin here. The reason I'm ignoring Pippin here is we've already gotten, because there's 10 points needed to win, and I've already killed 3 captains. So we just need 4 points, and killing all the elves give us 4 points. Each level has if you haven't played this game, each level has a certain amount of points needed to win the level. This one I believe is 10. And you'll see here, so Swarm here hits through his thing, his stealth, which blocked my ranged attack there. That's a perfect example of it. But essentially, I didn't kill Pippin there initially with the cave troll because he's not necessary to be killed. Now, technically, he's also the only person giving command points. So, yeah, and obviously, as you can tell, the game kind of will like give you a 1, maybe even 2 command points if you don't have a captain. But not having, so arguably killing Pippin there with the cave troll as opposed to targeting the elves, it takes away a command point there next turn, and yeah, it's worthwhile. And then Saruman ended up killing him anyways just while he was heading over. So yeah. But it's like, depends on like positioning and stuff. Do we? We do. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. We just end the turn. And then we get our second one. Okay. We now come to definitely... Oh, no, wait, this is not it. Okay. Now we're getting a little ahead of myself. Conquest of Asgilia. Yeah. Let me... Okay, so this is another level where pretty much it's easier. I don't remember what like the exact like point breakdown and what you get for doing points in this level. It's just easier to kill everyone. And at turn 15, they get reinforcements. So it's important to kill everyone before turn 15. Now, the first thing we got to deal with is this knight right here. Or the cavalry. We do not... He's, you know, obviously the most aggressive thing. They can actually hit the guys in the forts raised up there if they're right next to them and on the edge. And we just pour everything into him. And then over here we rush up to, because the ranger, if you have someone next to you, you can't do a ranged attack. So we rush up with him because we want to free up the ability for Saruman to move in and start hitting his own ranged attacks. This level, if I remember, it takes a long time. And there's not really... well, we'll see. Hold on. Well, you also get reinforcements on the flank fairly early. This guy is ducking in here. I don't know what he's doing. Do we kill him with Shagrat right here? If not Shagrat, one of the orcs in the middle. No, we get him with Shagrat. Cool. Yeah, pretty much kill that cavalry, and then it's pretty much kill the captains. We bring this guy down so we have someone nearby, as opposed to using the one right next to him. Now we start bringing you in. That's a pretty low damage roll. Yeah, and so we have 3 SP per turn. So we get none, so starting at turn 2, we get 3. So on turn 4, we can use Swarm for the first time. We then get an additional hero who shows up, and then we start getting 4 SP per turn, but it doesn't really change much of it. Because the main thing is just... Okay, yeah, we use Shelob Poison here to get additional damage. This was probably already a kill without it, but I wanted to make sure. And then we immediately just try to move our captain up here to just, you know, because he's just the best unit we have. We also have trolls over there. Okay, so we position him there to block that unit from being able to shoot us. I feel like that was a mistake. Because, yes. So another thing I've got to talk about, the basic mechanics of the game. There are certain tiles that are rough. It goes up to 3 times, although the 3 times roughness are very rare occurrences. But generally, essentially, you get additional defense / attack boost if you're on a tile that's a rough, but they're harder to walk on. And so I should have moved Saruman up a little bit last turn so that I could have walked on that rough right this turn. And now I have Swarm. And long story short, Swarm plus Saruman's base damage is gonna just out damage Faramir by a lot. Yep, and you see me just bringing him up because we want him in range. Start dealing damage. Shagrat almost dies a lot here. Now, the captains, if they die in a level, you cannot use them the next level. This is why we do why we do the levels in the order we did, because Flight from Moria is just Saruman, and your main hero who you play through as, that you selected right when you started your profile, that character, it comes back every level no matter what. So the reason we do Flight from Moria, Conquest, and then Conquest of Gileath is because there is just Saruman in Flight from Moria. If Shagrat dies in Fangorn, you can still use him in Gileath because there's a level in between. Technically, if you could, I suppose, if he doesn't die, it doesn't really matter, but I still prefer to do this setup anyways, because getting potentially upgraded Swarm is way better in this level than Moria. And similarly, the level after this is just Saruman level. Yeah, so yeah, this is where things start. Oh no, that wasn't even a free move. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and at this point, with no heroes, pretty much we're just trying to kill as many people as possible, and Shagrat's taking a lot of damage here, so we're positioning our guys to be in a way that where they're in between them and Shagrat. This ranger, if I remember correctly, lives a long time, just because I'm trying to move my people to the middle, and I'm kind of like done with that flank, so he kind of like lasts a while, being very annoying. Shagrat's tanky, so I don't think that was a roll, but at this point with Faramir and Boromir dead, and just like the numbers we've got, it's pretty much just kill everyone as quickly as you possibly can. Yeah, I was about to say I better not like use my free move on that flank. So we move him forward, deal damage. Position him there. There we go. And then yeah, we just start building a wall blocking. Okay, so annoying. Good. Oh goddamn. That guy has been stunned twice, and that really just does not help us in any conceivable way, really. Yeah, we finally kill this guy. Oh no, we don't. We've started ignoring him. I think we positioned there to body block, I think, although I don't... Oh, okay, because we also have him. Does he target the standard bearer too? That is an unlucky stun. He does target the standard. No, okay. These guys really like to prioritize the standard bearers. Like, no joke, I think if that captain was at full health, he would have gone for the standard bearer instead of him. Oh, so close. If I was smart here, I would either move the rightmost orc or Shagrat to the right and try and get a kill. Is that what I do? That is not what I do. Yeah, I think Shagrat could have killed that captain. The captain on the right flank. He might be just out of range. Hindsight. That is a range. That's quite I should have at least looked into it. But yeah, so now we get that kill. We kill that guy there. Oh, we actually get the kill there. We're nice. We get the roll. So then... So we hope to kill him outright, and then... Yeah, there's... Yeah, this is... Oh, actually. Oh, we use the Spoils of War, so we get the double hit. Crap. I forgot about these low rolls, man. Yep. Okay, well, there was still a guy in the right flank, so it didn't matter. And we got the kill with Saruman to give him points, and then we just auto-end turn here. Okay. I believe we upgrade... No, we don't. Yeah, but we do get Shagrat. Okay, aim on Hen. So we gotta tuck. Now, I'm not saying if you don't get this, you have to reset. The enemy AI will prioritize these Berserker guys over every unit in the game. I can tell you that for certain. And because they do a lot of damage. And you will see here, all of the enemy AI, all the enemy captains attack the Berserkers. Despite all of them attacking, there are 3 Berserkers. All 3 of them make it through the first turn and without getting stunned. I got this for this world record, and the old world record has this. I'm not saying if you don't get this reset, but this level becomes very annoying if you don't get that. We also target Aragorn here, because Aragorn is definitely the most annoying person here. Because if you leave Gimli alone, Gimli will actually charge forward off the rough tile he is on and go just out into the open. And you will see them there continuing to prioritize the Berserkers over everything else. And there's Gimli moving up the rough, off the rough, because you didn't attack him and you didn't pin him in there, which is very good for us. Yeah, this is actually one of the harder levels in the game. Just because because every character gives them SP, so they can use abilities every turn. But we immediately get that Aragorn kill, which is very nice. And then now that Gimli's out, we body block him from getting to Saruman. We move him back because we got to keep Saruman alive. He's our only source of command points. Now, Legolas is unquestionably the most annoying person on this level because that boy's got range, as you can see. Legolas is the only character. Actually, there might be like 1 or 2 more characters that do, but he's definitely the most prominent character you will encounter who actually outranges you. It's, like I said, his range is crazy. But we just start bringing in people to attack him. And pretty much once you get it, if you have a thing where the Berserkers are all alive and you can do that to do some immediate damage right off the start, and you kill Aragorn, like from then it's just pretty much pick a captain, isolate, kill. And they just start falling one by one. But if you don't get that 3 Berserkers staying alive, it's really, really, really gets annoying fast. And as you can see there, still prioritizing the Berserker. That guy is staying in there. We love to see it. Yeah, now you see me just using the Spoils of War to just really... We kind of leave Legolas alone here for a second. We keep that guy in the middle because we want him to still be under Saruman's area so that he can so we can actually potentially move him next turn. And just picking our shots carefully. Make sure we kill both hobbits. Move this guy. You know, so that tree he's at does actually block ranged attacks. So if I had put him behind it, there's a chance Legolas wouldn't have actually been able to shoot him right now. But he does. It would have helped out a little bit, I think. Not tremendously. Amazingly, I gotta say, I think choosing to prioritize Boromir there was a mistake. Especially does because the way... no, it wasn't. Because... Oh, wow. Yeah, that stun right there was actually huge because it enabled me to stay in. Because I just moved to the rough area. God, this goddamn archer. Yeah, we decided to end turn here because, as you can see, Legolas can still hit us, but we are now out of range. Legolas actually moves off the rough to be able to use his ranged attack, which is actually a huge mistake here. Why am I being stupid? I think I was trying to find a way to get the kill with Saruman for XP here, but that was honestly just being really stupid at that point. Yeah, and we get the stun here, which we appreciate. Yeah, and that's... Yep. And, yep, so we get to... So we finished the Fellowship with, you know, minus 4 minutes down. Okay, this level. Yeah, I'm trying to remember how I did this compared to... Because the way you handle this, you know, good versus, as you know, on the good side versus the evil side is very different. And it varies so wildly, even on the same maps. But the general consensus is pretty much Shagrat just takes the right side. He just messes up everyone. No problem. Yeah, okay. So the way this works is so the front flags give 2 points, the back flags give 3, you need 12 points. So we capture all 3 of the front points, and then we need 2 of the front flags, and we need 2 of the back. Shagrat takes the right back flag, and then the left, and we get the left flag. We do not go for the middle flag at all. The middle back flag is just a whole thing to get to. And also the middle, we don't have a captain in the middle by default. None of our captains, we get 2 in the left and then 1 in the right. So that's another reason why not going to the middle, because we don't have that captain support there. The middle is important because we do need to retain control of that flag, and we need to gain it without the use of a captain. But at the end of the day, it's just not... It's just not efficient to go for the back. Decent stun there. Getting us XP. Yeah, so as you we have max swarm here. I'm not and that is going to start paying off dividends in this level because we now have, because this is a 3 captain level, we're going to have decent mana points or SP. And then at max rank, like I mentioned earlier, that thing can hit for 11 damage, ignoring all defensive spells and defensive environments, which is huge. I'm not sure which turn. I think we start being able to use it next turn. I'm not, because it should be a turn 4 usage. Oh no, we get it now. It's probably inefficient to use it on the guy who's almost dead. It's considering like the damage range it's at. But we got a kill with it. Now the good guys can retake the flags, but it's kind of like weird. It's like a delayed turn though. They have to hold it on to. It's not like, oh, they're on it when the turn ends, they get it. It's like they have to have it for like 2 turns, for 2 end of turns. Was he getting lit up? Okay, he was apparently getting lit up. You see me trying to kill that soldier right there because he's body blocking the guy to the right of him. And I'm thinking if I can kill him and stop him, then I can move to the flag. But sadly, the guy right there successfully blocks us from getting to the flag. And there's that back flag. Oh yeah, Onslaught. So that's another one of the things. I know I kind of skipped over some of these because the Onslaught's definitely come up yet. But Onslaught just gives increased, essentially just makes everyone on a certain flank on steroids. They get an increased damage and they can move farther for that turn. And then there's Rally, which comes up, which essentially up to 8 for every unit on in your flank you get a movement point. And then there's Recovery, which heals everyone on a flank. And I've now covered all of the events that may occur at the start of a turn. The puppy. You okay? Ah, you just want pets. Okay. Understandable. Now, if I remember something, I do something weird here, and I'm on the right flank movement-wise, and I feel like it was suboptimal, and we'll see it in a second. I can kind of talk about it. I think it's this turn. Okay, so we're coming. Yeah, we come over here. Okay, yeah, so I think because that orc is there, I think he technically... I'm not certain, because that is a rough patch. That's why I moved him on there before, like, the rough patch. But, like, I'm kind of... Like, just the way it's set up, it kind of seems to be implied that, like, I might be able to get that. So we throw that guy on there just so he doesn't take it back. And then... Oh, there we get a rally. Goddamn, they got a rally here. That's a waste of time. Oh, crossing the ford. That's the next level. That is a hell. So now, we're about to see all the comments that we're making about the flag earlier maybe come into play. Now, I'm not sure how... Okay, we get the stun here. I'm not sure if him being on it would have been an issue because it was the end of the level, but that flag might have turned back to being good because there was a guy on it. And do we do crossing of the ford here? Yes. Alright, so this level. Goddamn. So it's a 1 hero level, so we barely get to use a swarm. We immediately like to put the warg here just for archery purposes. We do get the kill on the standard bearers. So the standard bearers, the flag wielding guys, they give 1 command point. And so that's why killing them and or keeping them alive is important. The way this level works, essentially, we need to get our men to the forts on the upper that they have over there, the good guy forts on the upper left and right, where they have their flags. And we need to capture that. This is very annoying. The best way to do that is pretty much we throw some orcs, shoot some people, and kind of open up a breach in the kind of blockade they got going on there. And then, at a certain point, once it's kind of cleared out enough, we send the warg you see on the left there up, and he captures both forts. Now you see me moving that guy up, both to be in range to shoot, but because we want to move our standard bearer from the right flank into the middle. The right flank doesn't really need that standard bearer. Technically, I could constantly be moving the warg back to the right flank because he can fire and then move, but that both decreases how much damage he's going to be doing shooting wise and takes time to do, and it's just easier overall with more options in the long term to just move the standard bearer over. We also got to deal with these cavalry coming in because they will get to Saruman eventually and they'll start being a problem. Wait, we see moving that guy up, and we move this guy up to deal damage, and boom. So next turn we'll have the standard bearer there. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna notice anytime, like if you ever play this game or just watching this, the enemy does a lot of just randomly moving dudes in a way that accomplishes nothing, serves no purpose, and is just done to move someone because they have the points to do it. And then we have a berserker over here. And then yeah, we finally get the standard bearer in the middle, so he is now useful. No, that would be a mistake. We're trying to kill. That's one of their main heroes. Yeah, pretty much kill the heroes, kill the standard bearer and the hero in the center. Then once they're dead, use the reduced command points to pick up enough guards for your wargs to get through. I think he dies this turn between either Saruman or the warg there. Oh my god, that is actually a big blow. I forgot that happened. Yeah, that is a potential issue with focusing all of your units in one section. You can get a disorder and then you just get destroyed. Hold fast, that's really annoying ability. That heals everyone on your flank for a little bit, which is very annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, I did really, this was not a good level. Yeah, just the nature of this level is very annoying on this side. kill him so he's no longer blocking this guy, so this guy can get up more. Oh, well, okay, if we're setting him over here, it doesn't matter. Yeah. So much damage. On Saruman, goddamn. I do promise I make it through this. This is the right run. Okay, but we get to use Swarm, which okay, so we're not in range, so we move away from all the horses. Which, once again, considering the damage Swarm does, that was probably an inefficient use of it. Like, I would have been better off, like, using it on one of the guards, and then having these guys get the kill with range. And now everyone is about to target that Berserker. Thankfully, these guys leave the ward alone. Yep. Rush forward, hit him. Do we get the kill there? We do. We love to see it. Which gives us troll meat so we can use to heal. Yeah, that's a mechanic in this game. It's popped up a couple times, but when you get a kill with a captain, there's a chance to get a certain item. One of their consumable items. And we're slowly pushing a hole through and creating an opening. This is definitely when I start bringing the warg in from the left. Because we have that hole open and the cavalry moves far enough away. Oh, damn. That stun there is actually really good. I checked Swarm twice in one turn. Because it allows us to move up and then start hitting him. Yeah. So that was a really good stun for us. Now they start assembling this little blockade here, but it's not going to be a threat for too long. And this is me just looking for options. Because I'm worried this warg's not going to be able to get past him, but we do actually get the kill. A fortunate disorder there, goddamn. So yeah, now this is where the level starts getting tricky. Oh, is that? Damn. I swear that thing can hit for 11. It does very, very well hits for 11 later. Yeah, and we're just dealing with this guy. We do want to keep this guy in check because if we don't, and like if the enemy like actually starts using him, like he can actually kill Saruman because he's really tanky and they deal decent damage. Alright, so now we've got the warg on the other side of the map, which is very good. And that's one fort. Now we run into the real problem of this level. That other fort is such a problem. And the way you get into it is really stupid too. Yep, they finally remember this guy exists. So we come across the top here. We very importantly do not attack anyone. Because I mentioned this earlier. If you don't attack people, they kind of are less likely and inclined to attack you. And then we just start using our ranged units to start drawing aggro by attacking them. Because what we want them to do is come to us. We're gonna get a willpower, that's not really relevant. As you see, they're ignoring the warg. We get a good rally here. We bring our standard bearer up to attempt to draw aggro. Once again, we don't attack anyone with him. We do pop shots. And you start to notice here, we kind of don't have the numbers to really engage in like just kill all of them strategy. Yeah, I didn't want to risk it by moving him too close there, so we can just end the turn there. But as you can see, yep, they're being drawn in. Because the thing is, the fort has to be empty. He has to be the only guy in that fort. So what we do is we put enough guys close enough to range that the enemy is like, oh, we should go kill them. And then we just kill everyone that comes, so they have to keep sending more and more from the reserves. And now, see, now that cavalry man's gone. So there is now one dude in there. And we actually get really fortunate here, unless he gets stunned. He doesn't. Because now that orc right there can be used as both can move up to draw aggro, but can be used as a ranged attack to do damage on the one guy in that fort. And now this is me checking to see if any of my guys can hit him. I think I can hit him with Swarm here. Because Swarm actually is a better range than, yeah. And because of that, the base is now empty. And we can go in. And we just auto-end the turn. Now, if at any point during that time, they had just started killing that one warg who was chilling there for a couple turns. Oh, okay, so we hadn't fully upgraded Swarm. That's why I was still doing 3 damage. Okay. Alrighty. What is this? Yes, the Edge of Fangorn. Oh, this level. Okay, this level is so stupid. Did I do something wrong? Why did I do that? I picked the wrong heroes. That's why. I picked Gothmog. That's right. Okay, yeah. I picked Gothmog for this level, but we don't do that. We go with Ugluk and Shagrat. Okay. So this level is really stupid because of the right flank. So this is a 15-point level. You get 2 for killing a cavalry, and you get 5 for killing either of the 2 hobbits. Now the hobbits are on the right flank. And as you see, they run away from your men because, you know. And then you see this cavalryman runs down the right flank because he wants to stop the captain who is positioned thusly to make it so that he would be in the ideal position to chase down the hobbits. The enemy is going to send both of the cavalry in the right flank down the right to kill your captain. We're just going to run away with our captain and bring him to the middle where he's way more useful and isn't going to die. And the enemy is just going to spend a bunch of command points and a bunch of time moving cavalrymen to attack no one. And then just pretty much in the middle flank, it's pretty much just kill. Yeah, see, they're moving him down. All the way down. And they're moving him down. Meanwhile, in the middle, we're actually trying to kill people. We position him there as a way to try and, we position both, we want to deal damage, but also we want to kind of protect Saruman from getting too close, so we position him in kind to be body blocked. And then, yeah, we're going to keep moving him to the middle. Yeah. So, for example, they have 5 command points in the right flank. They are going to use those because obviously what you would want to do is you would want to move the hobbits to the middle, but all the way in the back, so they're out of range, but giving command points to where you have most of your units, and then you would just move your cavalrymen to the middle to help out. This level kind of like it swings because initially they have a lot of cavalry, they're hitting you hard, and the cavalry hits harder than pretty much most of your units, but then you start getting the damage distributed around, and they're wasting command points over on the right, and then things kind of very quickly start flipping the other way. Get a Berserker's route here, which allows us to attack twice. So yeah, then boom. Yeah, you just saw that hit for 10 because that's the power of maxed out swarm. And now, yeah, the hobbits are moving down off the rough area, so we can just start shooting them. If you just leave them alone for long enough, they'll just pretty much march to their death. I'm just, yeah, don't really know what I'm doing at this point. But yeah, just target these guys. And trying to, well, just target them, constantly creating a wall between them and Saruman. Yep, they're just popping stealth. Moving their horses around. They literally just do nothing in the right flank this entire level. Yes, move deeper and closer to the men I can shoot you with. I could have gotten 2 shots on Pippin there, so that was actually... Yeah, I should have definitely used my free move in the right flank. But you see me slowly at this point start moving everyone to the right more, because we want to set up to start being able to hit the hobbits. We get a stun there. That's actually really nice. Yeah, so these guys, they don't even like run all the way down and start coming up the middle. Like at a point, they just start running back. Nice of you to join us. All right. So that's me checking to see if I have enough horses dead, which I do. We don't have Swarm, but that's okay. We go all in on Pippin here because he's almost dead and we want to get that kill. I'm trying to save Shagrat here, even though we don't... no, we probably do need Shagrat next level. In this way, so the way we do this is we actually only need one Hobbit. And this is me trying to desperately deal damage to either one. Alright. So yeah, so we ended up killing 5 horsemen and then only 1 Hobbit. We do lose time on this level. Damn. Yep, but that's it though. And then we get Black Amulet for spirit points. I should have known that there was nothing to upgrade there. Alright, is this... Which one is this? We do, yeah, so we do get heroes on companions on this. This is the one with the Oliphant, right? Yeah, it is. So this one we need to kill 10 Gondorians, but we have an Oliphant, which makes it much easier. Oh god, this thing is so broken. He gets way broken later on though. Look at this thing. So you noticed he killed someone walking over him. So there's a very rarely utilized mechanic in this game. If you are stunned and you are forced to move, but if you... Actually, so it's pretty much only comes up with when the Oliphant comes up. So the Oliphant, when he stuns you, because he also... when he tramples you, he stuns you and he forces you to move. But if you are positioned in such a way that you cannot move, which either you're on the edge of the map or sometimes there are certain just objects, like that's a down tree there that counts as which is just a blocked off obstacle. And essentially, if you get stunned and are forced to move by the Oliphant and you can't move, like there's nowhere for you to go, you just die. And you can abuse that really, really well. And I think we get another kill here where we just bring someone against the edge of this wall right here. Not necessarily on this turn, but yeah, that's so pretty much with the Oliphant. He just runs around stunning everyone, trying to get kills by trampling and using the fact that he hits like a truck. Over here, it's pretty much just everyone pick on Faramir, and now he's dead. Yeah, so like we'll see this here. Just everyone gets stunned, and then And then I think we get the kill right here. Yep. Yep, because that guy walked into the wall and was just blocked off, so he's dead. We go to kill this captain here. I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing. Honestly, what we should have done there is we should have had one of the archers try to kill him, and then used Ogluk to start hitting the guy on the right. But hey, all's well that's endable. I don't think I do, but if I had just started walking down with the Oliphant, I would have killed that captain by trampling him out of the map next turn. Oh, do I? Oh, no, I wouldn't. Okay, never mind. Past me thought that too, but that's not how that worked. It's been like a solid month since... Well, it's been well over. I think it's been like 2 months since I've actually done this run. Yep, and then we're just... Yeah, and now we just start using these guys to be able to shoot down in the middle with the enemies we've brought over here from using the Oliphant. And yeah, we don't really care if Ogluk dies or not, as you can obviously tell. Yeah, we just need 2 more. Oh, run. And we're going to get that real quickly here. Would have been a lot quicker if I had just attacked. That was actually a huge misplay what I just did there. What am I doing? I really wanted to kill that guy. Okay. Yeah, that was... Unless I misremember what points we have. No, we went with 11 points. Yeah, that was really bad. The ending part there, because we should have just killed the captain if that's what we were going to do for 2 points. We do come off a little low, although I think the original run we're basing this off of split when like the level ended. I split based off when I hit play, so I'm gonna call that even. Okay, at the River Eisen, there's a bunch of Ents. The thing about the Ents is they hit hard and they have a good amount of health, but they aren't particularly tanky. You know, a lot of HP, no defense. Damn, yeah, I just need a lot of damage. Lots of damage. Okay. Oh, yeah, Pippin's on this level. No, wait. Is that both of them, or did it just switch? Alright, whatever. But yeah, we just pretty much just rush forward, deal as much damage as possible here. The main thing we're looking for, because I need to remember exactly. It'll pop up in a second. But it's definitely kill a certain... It's like kill and skip 2 points. Yep. Oh, 1 point. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is both hobbits. So the hobbits are really weak. They're really squishy. Don't attack the hobbits at range here. I know it kind of looks like I was looking to see if I could, but you want to kind of let them not feel like they're in danger because they'll be more aggro. Or, well, not necessarily aggressive towards you, but they'll feel safer to move. And this is Treebeard here, who is an ant, who is also counts as a captain, and captains always give 2 points. We lose a standard bearer real quick here. Yeah, I get confused here because that guy's like on a weird rock, and I feel like I should be able to hit him. Because the spearmen have kind of like, they have a, as you kind of might have noticed, they have like they have a melee range that's increased, where they can actually hit with melee from a distance. And then we get, yeah, we start hitting swarms here. Don't shoot the hobbit. And yep, so as you can see, that one starts getting aggressive. And I'm kind of just like, can I kill you? So yeah, so I do that so that I can move him into that spot. Oh no, never mind. That's next turn then. But very quickly I move Saruman up and just destroy Pippin. And you see me angling both to kill this guy and be close to Merry. Yeah, we just end turn because we don't move him up there because he can't do any damage yet, and putting him in range of the Ents is to just take free damages and doesn't help us at all. And there's Pippin, moving in both range to get hit melee wise and from range. And now that we have 3 units like right by that hobbit, which one is that? That's Merry. There's Pippin. Yeah, Pippin's about to die. 8 damage. And then we start thinking better about using our free move. Now, Treebeard here also counts as a captain. Yeah, there's no reason for me to use Spoils of War. And we just put him there because now we want to shield Saruman. Because Saruman's worth way more than Gothmog. Gothmog is very nice because he gives 11 SP. So that's why he's one of the main heroes you see popping up throughout this run. But he really, that's his sole purpose is you give off the most SP. So when we kind of don't need the better heroes to win a level, you kind of just chill in the back and give us mana. And that's what he's doing here. Alright, and with him dead, we only need 2. And pretty much so we just go all in on Treebeard here. Yep, see, now we're starting to do those 11 hits. And listen, hitting captains who you get 2 points for killing for 11 damage starts becoming really good around this point. And we don't have anything to upgrade there. Technically, that is something I do a lot that like obviously you can work on is not checking the XP to see if you can buy anything, but kind of it's one of those things like if you're doing that, the only real way to do that is just constantly remember exactly what XP you're at, which is really annoying. Okay, so this level. So I mentioned this level earlier as an example of a level in which not aggroing actually hitting the enemy commanders, causes them to ignore you. We're not there yet. Now you'll notice where I place Saruman. Where I place Saruman is very important in this level. So I placed him there in a straightaway narrow to get Aragorn to come up there. Because Aragorn is going to charge up to try and kill Saruman. And what's going to happen is we are going to trap him in there. So we pull him back. We hit him. We don't bring any other units in. Yeah, we don't block Aragorn in any way because he was about to charge up. Because next turn he will charge up again. We just move everyone to the side. Oh yeah, so for this level, there's flags. When you capture a flag, the building burns down. You want to burn down all the buildings. Pretty simple. So we have this little secret agent over here. And we're almost, yep, there's him moving up to try and kill Saruman, and he's just really got himself into it. Yeah, we immediately hit him for a swarm for 10. Yep, we use all of our spoils of war. And yeah, you just see the damage we just gave him. And then I think if we're smart, we move to the right with him. We don't. Oh well. And now he's dead. Yeah, so that's very important placement, very important to do it exactly like that. It's very consistent doing that. Now we get to the next consistent thing. So we're still killing this woodsman. But we're never going to hit Gimli. And Gimli's just going to chill. And he's just going to watch us burn down that building. And he's going to be like, that's cool, bro. You know dwarven women have beards? Even the dude we've been shooting just leaves us alone. And like I said, this is something that is consistently repeatable. And unlike in previous levels, once the flags have been taken, they're gone, so you don't have to worry about them being retaken. Yep. Oh, what's that? Capturing an objective? Cool. Gimli don't care. Yeah, so at this point we're just kind of like not really playing focused. I'm just judging myself. Like, oh, that's inefficient. But yeah, as you can see here with that guy, we're starting to move towards the last flag at the very bottom of the map. Once again, not touching Gimli. We don't touch Gimli. He doesn't touch us. Yeah, it's pretty much just move 2 of the orcs down, and yep, oh, Gimli's gonna go to the middle. The middle seems to be needing some help. You get a nice rally there, actually. On your feet gives you increased movement, so I give it... Okay, so... Sadly, that dude's body blocked, so it doesn't really help. Yeah, at this point we're just getting points for Saruman XP wise. Yeah, keep him alive, and then we should just end turn here. Yep. Ghibli standing next to the guy who I stunned, not caring. Sad, yeah, that was honestly a waste. What is, hold on, I don't know if he doesn't move you. Hold on, what is on your, clearly I thought on your feet gave you boosted movement. Let me see what on your feet does. Oh, oh, it heals. Okay, weird. I, for some reason, got that mixed up. Oh, so yeah, thing to note here. We swap. Wait. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. When I play through on good, I swap the order I do these levels in. All right, so this level, we have to kill the peasants. There are 10 peasants, so we need a commander death, a captain death, and 10 peasants death. We generally like to kill Theoden. Yeah, we're just, as you can see, we're just pretty much pushing everyone into the middle because we get reinforcements, including a captain in the middle fairly quickly. And there's a ledge which we can put Saruman over, so he's in the middle. And he's technically not in melee range. Be a good stun thing on Theoden there. Yeah, and we pretty much just have Saruman shoot down Theoden while the wargs rip through the peasants, as they're referred to. I still keep Saruman on the right here because we haven't fully moved enough so that there's more, because I keep him on the right until we get the reinforcements, because then we don't, because that's when we have all the units in the middle, which I think, did we just get them now? No. Yeah, and they're trying to shoot at Saruman, but he's for like nothing, so which is another advantage of keeping him there. Her moving actually to the middle is kind of annoying. Hey, there's our reinforcements. And now, yep, move you. We start moving the other captain. Now she's very annoying because she has the ability Hold Fast, which has, I think was relevant earlier, can heal a lot of people, heals everyone on the flank a little bit. And her starting to spam back and get really annoying. Also, he has Inspire, which gives 2 additional command points. Both of these are very annoying for the purposes of speedrunning this level. Although once we get a swarm in on Thaden, he falls fairly quickly. This it? Yep, 9 damage right there. Just off the riff. Boom. And well, with him dead, there's 10 villagers. So now it's just the wargs in the middle rip through all the villagers. And while we try and move that our one commander to the middle. Was that worth it? Eh. Actually, no, that was very much worth it. I was like, is that worth it? And then it got the stun. Yeah, and then we see Hold Fast start to be annoying. But the good thing is, the peasants are so weak, I think they only have like 6 HP, that we're pretty much just going to one-shot them. So the fact that, oh, someone's healing people kind of becomes irrelevant. We get a rally here, which is actually really nice. Yeah, at this point, we've killed our captain. It's just all in the peasants as much as possible. Yeah, it's important to not like leave damaged peasants around because Aowen's gonna heal them. We don't really need to kill him. I don't think. I think there's 10 peasants, not 8. I think I might have been better off to just... No, this is good because then we start being able to shoot people with our captain. Yeah, I should have ended like 20 seconds ago. Or like, more like 10. We're gonna be honest here. Being annoying. Yeah, once Thaden's dead and you've got like everyone all up in here, it's like the level's gonna be yours. So there's 4? It's 4 peasants. We'll know in a second. Okay, so there's only 8 peasants. So no, that was what I was doing last turn was right. Okay, so you need to kill 2 commanders. Yeah. We're almost there, though. That's a terrible roll. Are we punished for this roll? Oh, hold on. No, we get... Yeah, and see this guy. He's got us. It's a great time, honestly. Me continuing to check the upgrade because I'm not keeping track of everything. That cloak is weird. Alright, but yeah, we want the Palantir first. Is this? Fall of Isengard. This is another level where I remember the good side way more than I do the evil. What's the gimmick for this level? Oh, yes. So, we have Berserkers. The enemy will overwhelmingly focus Berserkers above everyone else. And we can use the fact that they will target this to just essentially know we can lay into their guys, their captain, specifically Treebeard here. This is also, I think I have a massive brain fart here. We will get into that if I do. That may have been an earlier run and that I learned from. Yep, and we're just going in on Treebeard because Treebeard's a captain. And I believe we essentially need to kill 4 captains for this level. Okay, so yeah, this is... Alright, so Treebeard has an ability called Defensive Stance. That... Let me find out exactly what it does before I start saying things. Okay, so at max rank, which I'm going to presume at this point this enemy has, it reduces the damage you take by 66%. Which is a big deal. But, yeah. As you can see, like he did like barely any damage there. But I end up pretty much just ignoring him at some point. Because of whenever he has that up. And at a point I should have just started attacking him again. I think, is this what I really should have just moved Shagrat up more here. Not like towards over the bridge, but maybe towards the middle more. Because Shagrat's got good range. Yep, and as you can see, they're focusing the Berserkers over everything else. Yep. Now, unfortunately, we do eventually run out of Berserkers to draw their fire. Yeah, we're ignoring the tree. We're just trying to kill the elf. I think we check him to see if he has Spoils of War, because if he did, we might have actually been able to get that kill. And Gimli's just chilling, letting us smack him. Yeah, because he has defensive, the defense up, we just pretty much are ignoring him. Which, the thing is, it only cost 4 SP. So he's going to be able to chain that fairly consistently for quite a few turns. So, and killing the Ents doesn't really do us anything because they don't give us points. So we were better off just hitting him even though that was up. Because just at the end of the day, the killing the random Ent really doesn't push us closer to victory. And this is when they start getting in range of Saruman, which becomes very annoying very fast. Yeah, I'm killing him to body so that they can't get to Saruman. And then now I'm moving Shagrat over here. And then I'm going to move... No, I don't. Right now I'm just body blocking, dealing damage, waiting for Treebeard to not use defensive force. Meanwhile, over here, I'm doing great. Just killed Legolas. And now we're going to kill Pippin. No, wait. That was Merry. Yes, that was Merry. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm misremembering this level's point systems. Let me see if I can actually pull up, because I flashed it on screen, but enough to know that that was not right. Alright. Fall of Isengard, not Asgiliath. Okay. Defeat a hero, Battle lasts 10 turns, plus 5. So defeat a hero, plus 2 points. Battle lasts 10 turns, plus 5 points. Now, essentially, what this translates to, on the evil end, kill 3 heroes, chain end turn until turn 10. Win. Because you need 10 points to win. And you can't kill all the heroes, and considering the number of Ents attempting to kill every unit on the map is in under 10 turns is ridiculous. Yeah, as you can see, even though he has the force up, it's not like we are still able to hit him for a alright amount of damage, and really I should have just been doing that the whole time. Now Shagrat's in the middle. We kind of don't... I think... Did we just chain end turn here? Because they're really not close enough. No, so yeah, we don't end turn here because making sure they don't get to the flag is very important, because we are going to essentially just be doing nothing for a couple of turns while we wait to get to turn 10. This level was really sloppy on my part, but like I said, I should have just been attacking Treebeard as opposed to just freaking out because it was like ignoring him because he had defensive stance up. And now this is the part. Do I actually use Swarm? Yes, I do, because I misclick. So Swarm here should hit through. Yeah. Swarm will ignore defensive force, I'm fairly certain, because Swarm ignores stealth. Which also like makes the fact that Treebeard lives so long kind of seem really weird, because it's like, what are you doing? And at this point, with Treebeard and the two... With Treebeard, Mary, and Legolas all dead, that's 6. We get 5 at turn 10. So it's pretty much just, don't die. Sadly, Saruman got stunned there, so he's pretty much just dead anyways. Just do enough to make sure we don't, like, lose the flags. Yeah, so yep, just chain end turns, don't play the game. Sometimes the best way to win is not to play the game. And we just end, yep, and now we win. Okay, and which brings us to Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep Breach, if we want to be specific. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, so go forward with the Berserkers, focus the captains. So, for this level, let me see. We need 12 points. We get 2 points every time we kill a hero. And every time we reach one of the flags on the forts, we get 4 points. So, 2 flags and 2 heroes wins us the game. And if you can see on this fort right here, there is a hero. And a fort. So, and then I think we end up killing Gimli just because he's the one on the ground. There's none on the right, at least on the immediate fort. Yeah. This level, if I recall, goes fairly well, or at least fairly quickly. And as you can see, they're just targeting the berserkers above all else. Even though the non-berserkers can one-shot. It wouldn't have been a bad idea to Spoils of War there. This left side here is where the main problem is. Because they have more men, they actually have a captain on the fort, and Aragorn's in the back just randomly cursing the dead every couple turns. All of which deals a lot of damage. Yeah, that's pretty much like, yeah, that's the main component of this level. And the rest is pretty much get the fort on the right, kill Gimli. Oh yeah, they're so focused on getting the berserkers. They have left an exposed, rough tile right next to Gimli while there's a guy. So we're gonna literally, we're gonna walk that guy onto that tile. There we go. And then we're gonna start hitting Gimli. And we're slowly making our way up there. You see, like, it's initially troublesome, but once we get to the point where Saruman has swarm up and we can really start hitting them. Okay, you see me doing... Alright, goddamn. I get a 0 on the right, yeah. So yeah, the right side is just so easy to take. Like, I don't even bother defending it when I run this on good. Still focusing the berserker. There's a guy right next to Gimli attacking him. This guy, because he's body blocked with my will. Oh yeah, so this is... Okay. So they get reinforcements on the far right tiles of the fort. And what happens is, if people are supposed to spawn in at a point in the level, and there's someone already on it, they just don't spawn in. They just die. So what I'm trying to do here is time them spawning in with me being on those far two right tiles. That's why I'm doing that weird movement on the right side. The thing is, I don't know exactly when that occurs. So I'm just kind of like not killing them for no particular reason. Okay, and now that finally all the berserkers are dead, they're finally like, oh yeah, this guy's been killing Gimli for like 2 turns. Yeah, no. So, boom. up with this guy to start shooting Gimli. Yeah, Saruman does a lot of work. You saw last turn he hit their captain for 9 damage with Swarm, and that's like kind of just why we base the crux around leveling up Swarm, because like I said, it can hit captains for 11 damage, and having an ability that can hit specific units for 11 damage is just cannot be understated how valuable that is. And I mentioned this earlier, and when I was doing the commentary on the other run, it's not just an XP thing for why we do not get any of Saruman's other spells. So, as you see this menu right here, where Swarm is, if you have another spell, if you buy more than one spell, it will populate with all 4 of the spells that your character is able to buy, that Saruman is able to buy, even though you haven't bought them. Also, Swarm is specifically the last one. So if you buy a single other spell on Saruman, every time you go to use Swarm, you have to scroll through all 4 other spells. So as you see here, because that Uruk-hai was in that top right corner, there would normally spawn another Gondorian soldier. The thing was, when he spawned was so delayed, and then we get that kill on Gimli with Shagrat, because Shagrat's a beast. Alright, now we kind of run into the last part of this thing. People move very slowly up that ladder. Because I think what happens here is I think we're going to get a Curse of the Dead that's actually going to... I don't know why. I should honestly be ending the turn at this point. I think I'm just trying to get Shagrat points. Oh, where does Legolas go? No, okay. By the way, Legolas can hit you from there. Boy's got range. No, it's the curse. Yep, so that Curse of the Dead killed the orc we had at the top. So now we gotta send another one up there. There is... oh my god, there is zero reason I should be moving these right now. I mean, kind of, like they can shoot at the guy we got coming up the ladder, but that's so not relevant. Yeah, so now we just start running these two up the ladder. Yeah, once Gimli's dead, you kind of like, you know, like I said, you kind of maybe want to push them up so they can draw aggro and you body block as far as shooting on the flanks that you're still trying to siege. But you really don't need to be doing too much in the middle once Gimli's dead. Okay, and he moves out, which is very important. Or was very nice, at least. Once again, honestly, should have probably just... there is nothing... yeah, I'm just going for XP, but I honestly don't need it. Yeah, and once you're at the top of the ladder, that counts as long as like the fort's empty. We're 3 XP away from getting the Palantir. We start buying consumables now, which for Shagrat, once we get all of his items, we never get an ability for Shagrat, just because getting abilities on the other units takes away mana for Swarm. Okay, so this one is 8 points to win. You get 2 for killing a captain. Guess so. We just kill 4 captains. This level always gets hectic. Bring those berserkers. You see, you kind of see there why the enemy focuses berserkers so much, because they hit like a goddamn truck. Look at it, that man is almost dead. And then these guys are very useful because they can hit through. Yeah, they have a range on their melee attack, so they can hit through to Gandalf right there. Oh, this is, yeah, so Theoden's just chilling up here. Gimli is all the way up even higher than this in the right. But we will, and he kind of becomes very annoying later. Oh yeah, you have turrets. So the turrets in this game, or the siege weapons, have an ability called inaccuracy, I think it is, or inaccurate. And essentially, as the name implies, they're very inaccurate to the point where I think like even bothering to attempt to fire with them is just an int, and I never use them. We actually get stunned out, which is annoying. Yep. So we use a free mover here to get the confirmed kill on him. Very good, very good. So we back off here, and we start going after Theoden. And we just move the Berserker up to draw aggro, I guess, and deal damage. But yeah, Theoden's almost dead. Oh no, okay, I was about to say they like amazingly also just leave the dudes at, you know, killing Gandalf alone for a bit, but they're finally going, oh yeah, they're existing. Now at this point you might be wondering, you said you had to kill 4 heroes. Where's the 4th one? I did mention Gimli, but he's really well hidden, that man. Only a 3? Really? You gonna do me like that? Alright, there's Gimli. All the way up there. Out of range of all the siege weapons. So you'll notice, so the ranged melee attacks, stealth also does 99% damage reduction. Because it counts them as ranged. Which is why we're not hitting Gandalf there, because it's just, it literally would not do any damage to him. But you can only spam stealth so many times, Gandalf. Yeah, that was... Yeah, you just saw that movement, by the way. He blocks the Berserker from getting to Gandalf, and then he moves away. So now we get a Berserker hit on Gandalf. Which is insanely good luck here. Actually, no we don't, because I don't need it, and I don't really pay attention to the fact I just got that opening. Okay, then. Okay, so now we come into trying to hit Gimli. So if I recall correctly, I actually can't, and I can only hit him with Swarm. And meanwhile, they're off just trying to kill one of my turns. Yeah, killing Gimli is definitely the most annoying part of this level. And it's not even close either. Yep, that dude can't reach. And what I should have done is undone his movement so that I could have gotten closer with Saruman, even though I don't think Saruman can reach either. Can I even hit him with Swarm, or do I think it... Yeah, this is a real annoying part. The good thing is he's almost dead already. Yeah, I was checking to see if there was a Spoils of War. Then it hits me. Oh my god, that's right. Oh my god, yeah. Then it hits me. I should just move that guy back so I can try and get in with Saruman. They get an onslaught, but it doesn't matter. And now Gimli is suddenly like, oh yeah, I'm being murdered. Yeah, all that just to be like, oh yeah, I can kill him. Really should have just hit him. Yeah, so not my best performance. We got Palantir though, although I still did save a minute over world record. And now we are out of the 2 towers. Is this the one where you kill? No, okay. This one. Okay. So essentially the way this one works is I did just talk about how I literally never use the siege weapons because they're so inaccurate. And yet here we are in this level. This level, the hardest level if you are running the good with Aragorn. But essentially, they will group up all their guys in the middle and charge up. But let me find out the exact numbers before I embarrass myself again. I believe it's 12. Assault on Osgiliath. Okay, you need 10 points to win. Kill a hero, 2 points. Battle lasts 10 turns, 5 points evil. Battle lasts 15 turns, plus 3 points evil. So, either A, kill all 3 captains and make it to turn 10, or kill 1 captain, make it to turn 15. How do you kill the captains? Well, as you notice, this is a very long map, and you guys start on very opposite ends. Yep, there's me oh yeah, there's me doing that because I'm like trying to remember exactly what to do for this level. Long story short, you wait for them to move up, and then you use the highly inaccurate siege weapons. Now, when they hit like a truck. But literally, like, I'm not sure. Let me see if I can actually find out the official stats on this. So yeah, I can't find the exact specific. I can see that their talent is inaccurate. What the exact like statistics on like how inaccurate they are. Oh, we hit. Oh, we managed to get a hit on that guy. Cool. Yeah, so both captains have now been hit. Now, the thing is, though, unless Faramir moves up, we're still in a, like, it takes, we gotta wait till turn 15 situation. Yeah, and as you can see, I kind of pretty much just blockaded, like, the entrances, and then have been ending turn. The fact that that hit and didn't kill is ridiculous, by the way. Considering, like, the damage range that thing can do. And you can see me even, like, I'm going again for that. Even though that guy's well within range. I don't, at the end of the day, I don't think it necessarily matters if you double up on one captain or if you just, if you pick which one's on each flank and just go for it. I suppose if you double up and you both hit, you're more likely to actually kill, especially when they're at full health, like, because you're not going to one-shot them. So it might be better off to just double up on them. Alright, so that's one down. Staying alive. And at this point, because the cavalry has finally arrived, we actually start hitting them. We get a very good stun right off the bat. But we don't break our formation. And they've finally broken in. But like I said, there's really not much to worry about because where the game is because we've gotten a kill on one of the captains. So starting turn 15, we just win. And now pretty much it's just kill enough of the cavalry so that maybe Faramir moves up. And just, yeah, we just start dealing just as much damage as we possibly can at this point. Onslaught. It's already turned 7. We move Shagrat in the middle here. Both as an attempt to try and kill that guy. Because we really don't want him just being alive when he's just going to go hit Saruman. But sadly, we just failed to kill him. And then they get a rally. God damn. And I think despite them getting a rally, they don't move Faramir up. Because rallies cap at 8. It's one unit per. It's one per unit you have in the flank up to 8. Is pretty much the way rallies work. Once again, probably should move Saruman back a bit there. Why am I doing that? This is an int. Yeah. Told you. Like, we have to do it for the captains. It's just not realistic to do it any other way. But, yeah. Trying to do that for there was just foolish. If you know, like I said, if Faramir moved up, but they keep Faramir just all the way in the back, Not doing a goddamn thing. Just stalling them out using the flag. Why? Okay, that one actually hit. Didn't do a lot of damage considering, but at least you actually hit. Hell yeah. Berserker's Root to hit 2 of them. And we can't, obviously we could just start ending turn here, and realistically they aren't gonna, and just move the captains back, and they aren't gonna, because they need they need 1 captain and all of the flags to win. But the problem is, if we lose Shagrat here, we can't use him in the next level, and we would very much like to keep Shagrat for the next level, because Shagrat is the best hero. And that's them getting their first flag. Going into turn 10. And there's the points. Yeah. So, like, yeah, if Faramir had moved up and we'd been able to kill him, we would have just won there. But he never moves up. Now, you'll notice a bunch of them broke off to the left flank. We do not touch those guys. Because killing enough in the middle that Faramir has to use his point by moving up is the only way Faramir comes into range. This is where I start running away. Bravely, though. Bravely ran away. And with only 1 captain, they really aren't getting that many command points, so the turns are going very quickly. Good 10 there. We get really lucky later with those damage rolls. I could have sworn it goes up to 11. Maybe it's just 10. It's not a bad recovery there. And that, yeah, at this point, because at this point we've dealt with the threat enough that we don't have to worry about losing Shagrat. So now we're just chaining end turn to try and get to that good old turn 15. Yep. Nothing to upgrade. That shouldn't have taken me that long to recognize that. Defense of the beacon. This level is a bit annoying. There are 2 flags. One right there, one in the back. We gotta get it. Both of them. Excuse me. Hopefully the mic didn't pick that up, but it probably did. Yeah, we use the trolls a lot here because they hit really hard. These guys. Look at it. Look at that damage. And we kind of try and stealth with this guy. Okay, yeah, we're slowly inching up forward with that guy. And yeah, the trolls are just, they just do so much damage. They're just wrecking everyone in there. So they'll take the fort fairly easy. I feel like I should... Well, the thing about Saruman here is because he's the only captain here, he's not really getting a lot of mana or spirit points. So he's not going to be able to spam Swarm too much. Which is why you really don't see me getting up in there with him. Yep, prioritize getting the trolls. There we go, yep. See, I finally learned, don't you waste Swarm on the guys with 3 health. Using Spoils of War to really move all everyone up. There we go. And this guy's just continue to stealth. We bring him down that way. Yeah, so you notice there's like that pond right there. And I'm just too scared to move him because I'm too worried about aggroing right there. Good Spoils of War pull. At this point, I decided to move him over. Because really, like, the one person stealthing, and that's not a tactic that, like, is ensured. I got scared there for a second. I was like, because I think that ends up working. So I was really confused there when the cavalry started moving towards him. And with that, we just keep pushing forward. And pretty much eventually, our presence draws the aggro. And this is the part... Okay, so what I should be doing here is moving you into the right. Kind of feel like I should have moved him into the right there. This... I don't know what the hell they're doing. This is the classic, the AI is just moving around and it's not really for any given purpose. And yep. Oh, we get a rally here. That's actually huge. It kind of sucks because I would have honestly just preferred a normal turn, but like to have a free move on the right. Because not being able to move that guy out. But hey, we just pretty much get everyone positioned and set up. Should I be moving those guys up? I feel like... You know, in the moment, I don't know really how it's going to... we'll see how that turns out, but I think that might have been a mistake. And then we moved him there. Not all the way. And the captain's moving up. Okay, so yeah. So as you notice, they have now abandoned their flag. And that guy's just going off. And when we start focusing the captain, because that's who we need to kill to win. He is our #1 priority. Look at all that damage we got on him. Good 7 hit there. Meanwhile, we're just gonna stealth. And we move him just so we have more guys. And then we turn here. Yep. Yeah, so that actually went really good for us. For so many reasons. Oh yeah, and this is when you were... Now, amazingly, he doesn't just stand on the flag, which would have ruined the entire operation. He just, you know, comes up to him. I don't even attack him because I don't want to. Don't want to piss him off. And yep. And did we end turn? It registers that we have the flag. 7 minutes. That's how it's done. Yeah, that level can get out of hand real fast. And now we fully upgrade with the cloak. Oh yeah, so... No, okay. Yeah. Minus 23 minutes. Alright. I think this one we just have to kill Pippin. Okay, so this one's actually... I may, Oh, don't I reset here? I think I reset this level. Because essentially you gotta kill Pippin. That's all you gotta do. That's Pippin, right? Yep. So I move him there with the idea that that's Ugluk up to draw aggro. And the idea is that the aggro for Ugluk will enable us to kill Pippin. Oh, I think that was a mistake right there. Yep, so we just go up, we kill him. And we're just trying to kill Pippin, and we get that range. Wow, they really, yeah. Okay, no, I don't reset here. I do lose time because the former world record got hit in 1:25, but we don't have to reset. No, we actually get it. Damn. But yeah, as you can see, depending on how Pippin moves and whether or not you get body blocked, that can become a really annoying level. Charge of the Rohirrim. This level is a lot of fun on Evil. So, you have a bunch of cave trolls. You have 3 heroes. You pick the best, and pretty much what you do is you generally focus the commanders of the enemy team the enemy commanders as much as you can, which with Swarm is great for this. Oh my god, and the Spoils of War. I think that might have been a preemptive Spoils of War, honestly. I probably should have saved that. Also should have just charged him up there, but oh well. But this is, the requirements to beat this level is literally, you have to kill every other unit. So this one, on paper, should take a while. Yeah, but obviously we target the commanders, we target the standard bearers, because all the cavalry units in the world don't matter if you can't move. And they're doing decent damage, but they aren't targeting our heroes, so it's all good. You actually moved up. Oh wow, so you just came to die. Does Thane move up? Okay, yes. Thane... Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize Saruman got stunned there. Jesus Christ. They are just stunning. but this is kind of when things start happening because... Yep, and that's our first standard bearer. Did that do no? That did no damage. You see me check him too. That happens sometimes, but it's fairly rare. Get that shield's poison for boosted damage to try and kill him. We don't get it, and now Shagrat's gonna take some hits. And now we have Swarm though, so they okay, finally seeing an 11 hit. And we're closing up to Gandalf now. And this is when the level just really starts swinging rapidly for us. Because once the captains start falling, they just really have nothing. So you see me running away so that I can then... Yep. Okay, sir, just shoot him. Let's shoot him. Okay, just having him break down. I still should have shot him, even though this guy's probably going to kill him just for safety. Alright. He doesn't get stunned here again. Good. And this level's a lot of fun to play, but the problem is once the commanders are dead, it's really just a whole lot of, well, time to kill everyone, and it takes a while. And we gotta keep Shagrat alive. Yeah, because keeping Shagrat, actually, yeah. So once again, if a character dies, if a captain dies, you can't use him in the next level unless it's your main captain. We need Shagrat for Walls of Minas Tirith. Walls of Minas Tirith, in both playthroughs, good and evil, is one of the more annoying levels. Look at all this. Look at all this killing. Yep. Yeah, not getting any 2, 4, 3s, are you? No, you're getting a 1, and a 2. And you know, that's just what happens on this level. Like, it's so easy to kill the captains, and once they're dead, it's just like, yeah, you've got a lot of cavalry, they hit hard, but like, you've just got no command points. Nope, nope. Another thing that's weird is, you know, once again, I don't know for certain exactly how the AI works, but you'll notice, for some reason, they were attacking the orc as opposed to the big giant threat of the troll. Unlike berserkers, who they target because they know how much damage they can do, seemingly they don't target the trolls like they do the berserkers. Probably because they're tankier. They're way tankier than the berserkers. What am I doing? Oh, hello. What am I doing? Okay, I guess I was checking. My logic there was, since I'm one turn away from, I don't need 2 movements to get to him, I'll just move to him next turn. That's why I checked the troll at the top, so I was within range of the standard bearer and then let him live. Yeah, not focusing the troll. Oh, okay, that guy chose to. No consistency with these guys. On the trolls at least. Yeah, this is definitely where I should be using it. Taking way too long to make these actions that kind of seem obvious what I should be doing. Troll meat to heal. I get myself on the... Oh, I don't go on the rough for some reason. Now we double up on this guy to ensure the kill. What am I doing? Just, yeah, he's... Imagine if I had stunned him the other way. Yeah, I should have just hit with the troll first, both because of the chance. Not necessarily, not consciously, I wouldn't have done that because of the troll chance, but just because of the likelihood that the troll one-shots him, and then I could use Saruman's damage elsewhere. I mean, I'm doing alright, but I'm definitely moving inefficiently at this point, just as far as, like, selecting of actions and going between units. A very good disorder there for us. Yeah, now hit. And now they have no standard bearers on the right. And now, if I'm smart here, I move Saruman. I want to say I move Saruman to the right. If I was smart there. Oh, actually, no. There are still a decent amount of cavalry still on. Okay. That must also be a rough point that I'm on. They get a rally, of course. You know, all that effort into making sure they don't have movement points, and they get rallies. Rallies are supposed to be the rarest. Actually, no, disorders are I definitely would say disorders are more common than rallies. Speaking of... Gothmog finally getting some action. I can't believe I didn't get a willpower this whole time. Willpower would have been really useful. Bah. And now, yes, now everyone's really start going down real fast here. That was kind of a mistake, considering we can do upwards of level 11 using that on a guy who's almost dead. That's probably my most common mistake throughout this run, is using Swarm. Considering the range of damage Swarm can do, using Swarm to kill people who are pretty close to dead when I'd be more optimal damage output, just hitting it on like nearby full HP guys. And now I'm just kind of like, okay, where exactly is everyone? I feel that's a massive mistake. Oh no, okay, because we're angling. Yeah, there's two over here. And Gothmog's still over here, and there's only one. No, okay, so that was the right thing to do with Saruman there. They get a recovery, which means they get nothing. That was... I shouldn't have done that. I should have used... Yeah, I should have moved the orc there. And then should have started laying in... I don't think it changes anything, and now actually that troll's there. The thing is, he's going to move up, and he would have moved up too. So... And he stuns that, so what that troll did is irrelevant. So yeah, that would have been more optimal to move that orc you see right there to kill the rider that just died, and then have Saruman start laying into the last guy alive right now. There, everyone's dead. There's no reason to be over there. Considering that there was little chance that I was actually going to kill with that, I probably would have been better off ending the turn as opposed to moving with Shagrat, just so I could get another troll hit in. And that's it. Minute and a half under. But you know, still time save. We're buying all the items. Oh, we're going to get to Walls of Minas Tirith. Yeah, so we're buying all the consumable items for our guys now. Okay, Walls of Minas Tirith. 10 points to win. Kill a hero, 2 points. Destroy a siege engine, 1 point. Battle lasts 12 turns, 5 points for good. Flag capture, 5 points evil. So, what we can interpret then that from the evil side is capture 2 flags, or capture 1 flag and kill a couple heroes. I don't think they're actually... Hold on. So what we gotta do is pretty much we just gotta charge up that thing. No really way around it, and that's what Shagrat's for. What all these guys are. We just gotta charge up this siege engine, get up there where the flag is. Now Saruman here, he has a very important role. We'll get to it in a second. We actually do mess around with using this. So yeah, so we need that flag and essentially 3 dead heroes. Because it's easier to kill the heroes than to deal with the siege engines. Actually, no, okay, no, wait. You'll see it in a second what I ended up doing, but that's wrong. I remember what I did, how I handled this level. So yeah, we kill that ranger, so we get the increased movement, so we can actually reach the flag. You know, it's a small little thing like that that matter. We do kind of need to clear out the people on the ground before we can start instituting our plan. But yeah, pretty much start this level, kill all the people on the ground, capture the flag with the orcs that spawn pretty much just in the tower, and just rush with the better units up to the... Yep, so there's our flag. And now, is this one where the flag... Yeah, so the flag disappears. Yeah. And now you start seeing the problem. Because however the inaccuracy works is it's way less the closer you are. And so trying to actually run guys up to those siege weapons to melee them is just not really an option. We get stunned, but we don't take any damage, which is alright. Now, we want to be careful about how far we come up, because if we go up too far, Legolas can start hitting us, and we don't want to be in range of Legolas until we've cleared out all the people on the ground and thusly are ready to start hitting Legolas. That's why we're kind of being coy about how far we're pushing up Shagrat. We're not worried about the siege engines, we're worried about Legolas. Ah, see. Yeah, they're much more inaccurate when they're closer. It can't be overstated how long that conquest of Asgiliath level, just how long it is. Or assault on Asgiliath. Like, just in number of tiles wise. Well, at least in terms of where the catapults are and where they're going to be hitting. More people trying to kill Saruman. I think we do lose time on this run. On this level. If not this level, the next one. Yep, alright. It's all coming together right here. Oh, we get the stun. That's okay. Which works well enough for me. And I think I take Shagrat to kill this ranger over here. Because how much health Saruman has is very important here. Now we get to kill this guy. Inaccurate. And then Gimli's doing Gimli. I don't know. I don't know what Gimli's doing. Ah, recovery. We like her recoveries. Ah, and you see now, Saruman has the range to start hitting people, including with Swarm, which does a lot of damage. And pretty much what we're going to start doing now that we've made it there is we're going to start sending the foot soldiers up the siege to draw aggro. And Shagrat and Saruman are going to use the fact that they have stupidly long ranges and hit like trucks at range to slowly but surely kill the two captains up there. The two captains and one siege weapon. Now, the problem here is they have like us, they haven't been using command points at all. Also, Legolas can hit us, and Legolas kind of hits hard. Yeah, Gandalf also has a blinding light ability, which randomly stuns people on the map. And yeah, it's on the flank that he's on. And that's gonna be a real problem. You can see right now just how much damage that did. But luckily for us, we have other flank. So Swarm. Now that guy's dead. And now we can start hitting Legolas. I think technically that item... So I use Troll Meat here, which is an item that heals. I think the amount of health I had lost was less than what it heals for, so I probably should have just waited a turn. And now we get willpower. This willpower is huge. Yeah, as you can see, we're just laying into Legolas right now. Now Shagrat gets to come up, and Shagrat at the wall, I think, can in fact hit Legolas. Or at the very least, the Rangers on the floor. And at this point, we get to start sending people up to draw attention. Okay, we hit the Rangers, and Shagrat does the important job here of sometimes drawing aggro. And now Legolas is dead. And then we picked up another Troll Meat, another big deal. And this is where we really start to pick things up here. That's another reason you'll notice we're keeping Saruman on the right flank, because we want to avoid the blinding lights on him. And Swarm on Gandalf here, doing 10. We love to see it. We pop the Troll Meat. And we just start, yeah, we just attack the guys kind of going in closest to Saruman, while also trying to just bring up some soldiers there to start drawing aggro. Yeah, this is extremely risky, but it's also, like, definitely, I feel like, the fastest method if you get the right rolls. Because alternatively, you have to, like, send men up. That was, I think, another 8 or 9? It wasn't a 10. That was stupid. I feel like I should have just taken the aggro, put him next to the Rangers to take the aggro. And now we kill that, so there's one Ranger less. Ooh, the second closest Ranger to Saruman is now dead, which helps us out a lot. And now they're putting points. Yeah, so that willpower was very crucial. Oh, only a 3. You hate to see it. But, and there we go. Huge. So yeah, that's how you deal with that. And then I think we just buy some consumables here. Yep. Oh, hold on. The cat wants to come in. Oh, my door's open. What the fuck are you meowing at? Oh yeah, this level. You gotta kill like 10 or so Gondorian soldiers. They fall pretty easy because you have a cave troll. Pretty much just rush out. Don't rush all the way out because they do have siege weapons. So you kind of want to hold Saruman in the back, but he's got range, so it's all good. Let me go see what my cat's meowing about. Oh, fucking shit. Okay, that's been dealt with. The cat was meowing because the dog's water dish was empty. The dog doesn't care. The dog's just chilling. And the cat prefers to drink out of that than its own. Because it's the dog's, you know. Alright, so where were we? Oh yeah, Siege of Minas Tirith. Yeah, as you've been seeing, you just send the cave troll in. The cave troll just starts bopping people. Keep Saruman in the back so he can't be hit by the siege weapons. And you just kill as quickly as possible. And then, for some reason, one of the hobbits, I think, moves up. I think also, yeah, the rangers count, because it's unit. It's good unit is technically how it's listed. And we get reinforcements in this level fairly quickly. Oh, we get stunned there. We don't like that stun. Yeah, the trolls seem to be fairly easy to stun, which I guess is kind of their balancing. But we do get a second one, because like I said, we do get reinforcements. I keep checking Swarm, even though I really shouldn't be. I know we save more time before the end. Is that on Pelennor? No, I don't think that's on Pelennor. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go see what's wrong with this cat. I don't think you guys can hear that, but it's meowing. We're gonna see if he just wants attention. Yeah? No? Wanna hang out with me? What are your thoughts on the speedrun? You know, I fuck up a couple times in it, but you know, it's still world record. What was that? Interesting input. Alright, fine. Thanks for your input. Don't hiss at the dog. The dog's more scared of you than you are of it. Alright, where were we? Oh, this level's almost done. Yeah, this level is just, it's so weird because it's such a short level, shoehorned in between like all of like the really long levels of this game. Yeah, pretty much you just hang back, keep your guys from getting hit by the siege weapons, and they'll eventually run up enough. And enough guys will run up that you just kill them all. Where do we save all the additional time? Because there's only 2 levels left, and I end up with a 324? I think, off the top of my head. So I save 18 minutes? That can't be right. Maybe I got like a 334 is what I'm thinking. 334 is possible. 324 doesn't seem possible at this point. Trying to remember what I got on this run. Oh yeah, so Pelennor Fields. Immediately start sending the Oliphant to the bottom of the map. This will become important in a few seconds. Because we're going to combine 2 of my favorite things about this game. Also, target Pippin. He's weak. I feel like if I had moved that captain up, that would have killed him anyways. But we have the range to kill him. Yeah. So, here's how this level works. Starts off, you have a bunch of cavalry. They have Pippin, and they have... No. Yes, they have Pippin, and they have Eowyn at the top here. In a couple turns, Aragorn spawns in at the bottom, and Legolas on the bottom right. Now you'll notice where I have placed the Oliphant. That is where Aragorn spawns in. Because there is a unit occupying that space, he does not spawn in. Which makes this level so much easier. Just the fact that Aragorn doesn't spawn in. Now, you might be asking yourself, well hold on, why aren't you sending another unit down there to block Legolas from spawning in? You will see. Not yet, but yeah. Also, this level is another level where there's a few levels in Return of the King section where it's literally just kill all the enemy units is how you win. No, oh, you get points for killing captains. Nope. So there's Legolas. He spawns in. He hits sweep attack. Yeah. He shoots. He does not move. This is a consistent interaction as long as you don't move your captains. Like out of his range. So now we go to the Oliphant. We go to the right. You will notice there's a downed Nazgul on the map. That is a barrier that you cannot walk on. As you can see, it's blocked. Legolas dies. We have successfully killed the 2 captains this game spawns in as reinforcements. Now, the only captain on the good team is Eowyn. She's not particularly tanky. And once she's dead, it's the classic case of you have no captains, how many forces you are, your number of people you have, and how hard you hit is irrelevant. Now these guys hit hard. They don't have, and they're actually like decently defensively tanky, but they don't have that much health. Yeah, and as you can see, like even, you know, they get all these guys spawning in, but without Aragorn and Legolas here, they can't really move them. And then it's just, from here, it's this level, yeah. So this level gets really exciting with using the Oliphant, but at this point we just kind of use the Oliphant to keep them in check, and while we just kind of start killing everyone slowly. Oh yeah, and I was checking what my actual run ended up being, time-wise. Oh yeah, so I ended up getting a 333. That's what it was. Okay, not 24. Which... oh, where were they? So I save 8 minutes, essentially. From here. In 2 levels. Yeah, and as you can see, like, we're slowly but surely just ripping through all of them. Beginning to think that this is probably the level I save most on. You're still alive. I feel like I should have killed you already. It definitely would have been nice to have already killed her, but she doesn't really do much. Her whole gimmick is that she deals additional damage against captains, but as long as you know just keep captains away from her, she can't really utilize that too much. Look at Shagrat just destroying them all, and then yep, and then hit one shot. Yep. And I think next turn we push one out of the map and get a kill that way. Damn, 10 hit that. Yep, because that swarm goes through any and all defensive abilities, so the fact that she was using a defensive ability doesn't affect that. Yes, so now Arwen's gonna die. No, Eowyn, goddammit. This upcoming turn, and then we also get to push. Move him to the middle just because we have more people in the middle. Get that kill. I'm still trying to maximize the amount of XP I get him. Even though that's really not necessary at this point. Yes, so now... what am I doing? And yep, we kill him outside the map. He's just on a... he's getting reduced damage because he's on a rough patch. Rough tile. Speaking of this, while we're talking about how relevant this Oliphant is weird in that he's like the only character in this game who is controlled this way. So when you move with one of the horde, with one of the mounted soldiers, yep, it just seamlessly moves into, hey, you've moved once, you now get to attack, and then you get to move again if you want. With the Oliphant, you move, then you have to click on the Oliphant again to change to ability to hit to actually be able to attack someone, and then he can move again. It's not seamless. Like, you actually have to click on him. Yeah, I'll look at you guys with no movement points. So you'd be clicking on him and then it changes. And we bring him to Shagrat. Kill. And I think that's the last of the ghosts. Yeah, they're way less effective in this game than, you know, in either the film or like the books. Those guys don't do fuck all in the books. They win like one fight at the port, and then they're like, peace. And in the movie, they're like, yeah, they win everything. Yeah, so yeah, all the ghosts are dead. Ah, coming up close here. Hold on, can I do math? 333. Current pace. So yeah, we save 8 minutes here. How good is my last level? Oh boy. Because we don't even save 3 on this one. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually done this run. Main reason I'm doing this commentary, dude, the audio for this original run was so messed up. There's no game audio, and my mic sounds like it's just all jargled and mumbled like the first one, which is weird because I had people in my chat talking to me at this point in the run and asking questions about the game. And no one mentioned that there was no game audio. And that's yeah, like for example, the music, I just downloaded the default music, like the default song for this game, and I literally just looped it throughout the entire run. This was, yeah, so this is not, yeah. So if you notice the music being weird at all, that's why. Come on now. Come on. You popping that spoils of war. Oh, wow. He lives? Oh, the lucky disorder. We'd love to see it. We're just buying consumables here. The black gate's open. So 338.41. So that means... So essentially we save 5 minutes on this run. Okay. So the black gate's open. Last level of the game. Whew. So the way this level works is starting at turn 15, there is a random chance for Frodo to destroy the ring. And you win this level by killing everyone else. So you just pretty much all out rush aggressively as possible. And just kind of like hope you kill everyone before Frodo destroys the ring. Shagrat is very useful because Shagrat at range with all the upgrades he has can 1v1 Legolas at range, which is huge. There he is back there. Yeah, you'll also notice on this level, this game, even when you play it through the Game Boy player, starts having frame rate issues on this level. It's really the only game level I noticed where like the game performances start suffering. Come on now. There we go. We do kind of a delayed push just because we don't want to move into just taking damage. And as always, when we can, we want to target the standard bearers and the captains. Oh, Shagrat. Yeah, we actually take a lot of damage to Saruman here, goddamn. Oh wow, that's an unlucky roll we just got there. And now we use healing. Shagrat. Oh, we go in Berserker's Root. Nice. Yeah, we get the double hit off here with Berserker's Root. These guys are just... they're so close. Well, hey, at least this one's gonna go. Good old Legolas with his sweep attacks. So much damage. If Aragorn doesn't move here, he's about to get pinned in and die? Does he move here? No. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's about to take a lot of damage unless I do something really stupid. Oh, okay, now Legolas is right there, fair enough. And that stops him from hitting my people. No, yeah, that is right call. He blended in with all the other Rohan soldiers. The green did. We are not getting the rolls we want. Somehow I saved 5 minutes. On this run, on this split. Alright, so we bring this guy over to deal damage. Just to help with this, even though he has a melee, so it shouldn't have been that big of a threat. Who am I going to hit with? Oh yeah, there we go. So the sole reason I use Spoils of War there is so I could get in range to use Swarm. Oh, a 3? You can hit for 11 and you roll in 3? On the last level of the game when I need you most? No, Shagrat, I don't think Shagrat dies. Oh, that's right, he moves Aragorn up so much. Oh my god. Yeah, so that aggressiveness there from Aragorn is probably why I was able to do so well on this level, because he just pretty much just dies there, and we already have men meleeing. Yeah. Oh my god, we're about to do so much damage to this guy. Yep. We heal, we pop the Shoyu Poison for additional damage. We don't kill him. That was definitely the... Yes. Okay, no, I was doing it right. Okay, yep, I was hitting Legolas. And then, there we go. I was about to say, if I use that into Aragorn, but he was so close. And then we get them both. Oh my god. That's... Yeah. And all of that is off just the randomness of Aragorn just going aggressive like that. Okay, that's how we did that. It's funny, because I was just looking at how... Like, I was just thinking about this level, and like... At the time, and I'm like, how did I get what I got? And I'm like, oh, that's how I got what I got. Yeah, so with those guys now dead, they just lost a lot of command points per turn. And a lot of their damage output, because there's no more Curse of the Dead, there's no more Legolas sweep attacks. And from here, we just get to start picking off everyone in the middle. And we're only at turn 6. Like I mentioned, starting turn 15, the ring can be randomly destroyed at any point in time. And then we start hitting Gimli with the 10 shots. And we just start running away with Shagrat. Yeah, Gimli's not much more. You're not going to last much longer. Literally already used it this turn. Goddamn memory of a goldfish when it comes to that ability. The fact that he targets the Chivo with Saruman there is ridiculous. I have not been using the troll a lot. I don't know why. I definitely should be using him more than I have been. I definitely don't feel like I've been using him every turn. Considering the fact that we have 2 people over there to hit him. Okay, 1 over there because he's stunned. Yes, move him into the middle where he's under, where I'm going to be able to move him more easy because he's got. Yep, kill that guy in the corner. Now Gimli's dead. Now all the heroes are dead. I feel like that might be a mistake, depending on if I get punished for moving Shagrat up like that. Because I definitely could get punished. Oh, he gets stunned back. Ah. And we get a rally in that section, but we can't use all of them. And this is pretty much what this, at this point, it just becomes. It's just most optimal usage of damage to ensure everyone gets killed before turn 15. And we just start having a random chance to lose the game. I don't think I finished this level before turn 15. I think we spent like I think we get it at like turn 16. And see me there angling to try and protect. I didn't pay attention to what turn it was. We'll get there eventually. Turn 9. Probably should have had that guy kept walking. Oh, okay, we got one more guy in the left flank. And we're slowly pushing the troll down. I probably should have used Saruman to kill that guy, so that the troll could have in theory gotten to the standard bearer. You know, it's these little things that, like, looking back, it's like, I could have optimized that there, I could have optimized that there. It's the little things you start to notice. Yeah, Shagrat's still hitting hard at distance. They get a willpower, but they have no hero, so it doesn't matter. I think we kill both standard bearers this turn. We definitely have the ability to, depending on our rolls. Another rally. You'll love to see. Oh, yep, that standard bearer is dead. So that's the right. Right flank is clear. All the standard bearers are dead. I probably should have moved him to the middle. Did we get him? Yeah, left flank is clear. Oh, look at that. The 0-0-0. And now it's just as optimally as possible. Kill as kill as many as we can. Look at that. And then this is where we bring Shagrat in from the right. And that captain? Yeah. I probably should have just brought Shagrat in. It would have killed, and then I could have immediately ended the turn there. Like I said, the little things. And we get Troll Meat, which heals Shagrat. A willpower, which is worthless because they have no captains. Turn 12. No threat from Throtto. I think we just there was no way I was ending, so I should have probably just ended the turn at that point. And we have to wait till we see. It's not even Frodo destroying the ring. We have to wait for specifically the text that's like, yeah. There would be no... Yeah, that's literally what we have to wait for. We gotta wait for Gollum to show up and run across the screen bare naked. And yeah, that's the run. World record, baby. You know, not specifically this run, but the good percent, I'm kind of interested in revisiting, because I definitely found a lot more when I was optimizing for evil for the evil category, but it's just one of those things of like, there's a certain amount of luck that's required, especially in Return of the King, if you're doing good, which makes running it a little annoying. And at this point, until someone takes the world record from me, I have no motivation. And there's me saving the game. Got to save the world record run.